Welcome to another episode of Alan's Collection. Today we have for you the final boss of the original Dragon Ball series. We're talking about Piccolo, who later became an ally to our heroes. And even more than an ally, he became a father figure to Gohan. So, Piccolo, let's begin! SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Z Piccolo, the proud Namekian. Okay guys, here we have a classic Dragon Ball character introduced in Dragon Ball and who survived throughout Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, superhero movie, Dragon Ball Daima. So let's check out the outer box for this figure, guys. Here we have the front of the box. We can see it's an SH Figuarts window box where you can see the figure on the middle and the accessories, some of its accessories. The name of the figure to the left and an image of Piccolo in his classic arms cross pose on the right. Below we have some logos like Tamashii Nations, Dragon Ball Z, etc. Next, let's check out the side of the box. Here we have a collage of pictures with Piccolo's hand there, angry Piccolo, and then Piccolo analyzing something. Now let's check out the back of the box. Here we have Piccolo in a flying pose, and next we have different poses. For example, here we have Piccolo meditating, also Piccolo after he lost his arm. And we have other poses there as well. And below we have all the warnings and legal information, guys. Now let's check out the other side of the box. Here we have an extension of the front of the box with the name Piccolo, the proud Namekian there. And we're back to the front of the box. Okay guys, here we have the blister box. And now we can appreciate even more the figure, his accessories. You can take a look at these two trays. This blister box has two trays, one for the character and one especially for his cape, white cape. And do not forget that there are some instructions in this white leaflet. Okay, without further ado, let's check out the vanilla pose for this figure, guys. At first, I was hesitant in buying this figure, since I already have a Piccolo and also a King Piccolo. But now I can see there are quite a few improvements and some extras to this figure. So let's check him out. Starting with his flowing white cape and with its broad shoulders, and of course very cool neck protection. So as you can see, the cape extends all the way down to his chest, guys. And of course here in the vanilla pose we can see him with his arms crossed, a typical pose of the proud Namekian Piccolo. And I like the details on his arms, which are really cool. The green parts look like he would have exposed skin tissue, guys. Next we can see his blue Ovi belt. Very nice. And of course his purple gi, his baggy pants. Very, very nice. All the wrinkles, all the sculpted details. Very cool. And finishing off his body sculpt with his brown pointy shoes, guys. Typical of a Namekian. Now let's check out the head sculpt. As you can see, he's wearing his classic turban, white and purple turban. And his face expression is, as always, in full analysis of the battle. Analyzing a battle, analyzing his enemy, analyzing his surroundings. And I very much like the pointy green ears. Okay guys, let's check out the articulation now for Piccolo, the proud Namekian. Okay guys, let's check out now the articulation for Piccolo, the proud Namekian. So let's start with the head. As you can see, the head goes down nicely. And the head goes up nicely too. You can move the head to the left. And you can move the head to the right. Now let's check out the torso. The torso goes up, as you can see here, very nicely. And the torso goes down as well. And the torso moves to the left a bit and to the right a bit as well. We won't do the arms articulation because his arms are crossed. Remember, this is how the figure came in the box, so I'm reviewing as it came in the box. When you interchange the other arms will be able to have articulation, guys. So let's continue with leg articulation. The leg moves forward very nicely, and it also moves backwards very nicely. And it also goes out very nicely. The leg goes out very, very nicely. Next we have a thigh cut. You can rotate the thigh like this. And then we have a double jointed knee articulation. The knee can bend very nicely like this. Finally we have foot articulation. The foot goes down and it goes up. And we have also a full rocker there. And finally we have toe articulation. The toe goes up and straight back. So, now let's check out the accessories. Okay guys, here we have the accessories for Piccolo, the proud Namekian. First, we're going to check out the cape. As you can see, this is a long white cape with the nicely sculpted parts, and you can clearly see the wrinkles and the lines throughout the cape. It's also articulated so you can move upwards the side parts, or you can move them sideways as well. Very cool. Next we have the interchangeable head sculpts. We have an extra head sculpt for the turban mode. And then we have 3 extra heads if you want to display your figure without the turban. So this first head has a struggling face expression. Next we have a yelling expression, a yelling face. And finally a straight face expression. Next we have a purple back part to cover Piccolo's back, like this. So if you wish to display your figure without wearing the cape, you have this nice little back part. Next we have 2 display joints, one long one to be able to fix the mantle in a floating state. Alright guys, it's very simple. If you want to display your Piccolo with the cape floating, then you have to use this long display joint. So what you do, you take your figure and you place the pegs, you insert them in this hole, place them here, and then you place the cape. As you can see, it creates a fixed part for the cape, so it gives you this sense that it's floating. Then you put the rest of the cape, and then you place the head, and then we have here Piccolo with his cape floating, guys. Now you can display him in a very windy place. Very cool, guys. And the same process, you can repeat it for the short display joint, which is going to allow you to display Piccolo with his cape downward. Okay, so you do the same process. You place the short display joint into the back of Piccolo. And then you place the cape. And then you place the rest of the cape in his body. And then you place the head sculpt with the turban. And then you have Piccolo looking very cool with his cape on, guys. And that's it. Okay guys, next we have an interchangeable left arm part which is damaged, because when Piccolo fought Cell cut his arm, guys. So you can recreate that scene. Very nice. Then we have here an interchangeable left arm. And then we have an interchangeable right arm. Finally, we have the interchangeable hands, guys. We have a pair of open hands. We have 2 fingers together as well here. And then the slightly open hands. And that's it for Piccolo's accessories, guys. Quite a few. Power up, Namekian fans! Here we have Piccolo at his absolute best. The proud Namekian version of Piccolo captures the moment when your favorite green warrior fuses with Kami and becomes a force to be reckoned during the android saga in Dragon Ball Z. After watching the androids mop the floor with the sea fighters, Piccolo knows he needs to upgrade his powers. Soloing his pride, he returns to Kami's lookout for the ultimate Namekian fusion. The moment they merge, Piccolo is reborn, stronger, faster, and ready for another round. He steps up as Earth's strongest defender. What better way to prove it than taking on Android 17? Piccolo goes all out, trading brutal blows, outmaneuvering Android 17's speed, and even matching his energy reserves. This fight showcases Piccolo as a true powerhouse, until Cell shows up. But let's not talk about that. This figure brings Piccolo's iconic look to life, from his battle-ready purple gi and blue belt to his flowing white cape and turban, which of course he later removed when the battle got serious. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching this review. Let me know what you think about in the comments. Don't forget to give a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next on Alan's Collection.